You replayed that conversation again last night, didn't you? The one from 3 days ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago. You've already decided what they meant, what they think of you, and how it's probably going to end. And yet, nothing has even happened. If that sounds familiar, this video is going to feel uncomfortably specific, because today we're talking about 8 signs you might be overthinking everything, and some of them you've probably never even noticed. Overthinking isn't just thinking too much, it's a pattern, a loop your mind gets stuck in that feels productive, but actually keeps you paralyzed. It disguises itself as being careful, as being responsible, as planning ahead. But underneath it, there's almost always fear. Let's look at the 8 signs that this loop is running your life without you even realizing it. Sign number 1. You replay conversations hours later. You're lying in bed at 11 p.m. and suddenly you're back in a conversation from this morning. You're replaying every word, analyzing their tone, wondering what they actually meant. The conversation is over, but your mind refuses to close the file. This is one of the clearest signs of overthinking. Your brain keeps searching for certainty in a moment that's already gone. You can't change what happened, but you keep reviewing it as if you can. Sign number 2, you rehearse conversations that never happen. Before you text someone back, you've already written 12 versions in your head. Before a meeting, you've already had the entire conversation, including their response, your counter-response, and the awkward silence after. The problem is, real conversations never go the way you rehearsed it. So when reality doesn't match the script you wrote, your anxiety spikes. You've been preparing for a conversation that exists only in your mind. Small decisions exhaust you. What should I eat? Should I respond now or later? Should I wear this or that? These should be easy, but for an overthinker, every small decision carries invisible weight because your brain has learned to treat everything as if it matters enormously. Decision fatigue hits you early, and by the end of the day, even simple choices feel impossible. That exhaustion is real, and it's coming from inside your head. Sign number 4. You always assume the worst outcome. Someone doesn't text back for 2 hours. They're angry at you. You made a small mistake at work. You're about to get fired. A friend seems quiet. They must be done with you. Your brain skips the 99 possible neutral explanations and goes straight to the catastrophic one. This isn't pessimism, it's your nervous system trying to protect you from being blindsided. But in doing so, it puts you through the pain of a disaster that never actually arrives. Sign number 5. You can't be present. You're at dinner with someone, they're talking, but you're somewhere else entirely, reviewing something from yesterday or bracing for something tomorrow. Overthinkers live everywhere except now. The present feels almost impossible to stay in because the mind is always on its way somewhere else. And the painful irony, the life you're worrying about missing is happening right in front of you, but you're not there to see it. Sign number 6, you over-apologize just in case. You say sorry before you've even done anything wrong. You add, "I hope that's okay," to perfectly reasonable requests. You apologize for taking up space, for having needs, for existing in someone's day. This comes from chronic self-monitoring, the constant scanning of how you might be perceived. The overthinker is always one step ahead, trying to neutralize a threat that isn't there. It's not politeness, it's self-protection dressed up as consideration. Sign number 7. You live in what if. What if I had said something different? What if I take the wrong path? What if I'm making a mistake right now and don't even know it? What if feels like planning, like wisdom, but most of the time it's a way of avoiding the present by staying trapped in hypotheticals. Overthinkers build entire alternate realities in their minds, parallel lives full of different choices, different outcomes, and they live there instead of here. Sign number 8. You mistake worrying for being responsible. This might be the most important one. Somewhere along the way, you learned that worrying means you care, that if you think about everything hard enough, you can prevent bad things from happening, that your anxiety is actually doing something useful. But worrying is not action. It is not responsibility. It is not love. It is fear pretending to be preparation. You can care deeply and still let your mind rest. Those two things are not opposites. If you recognized yourself in any of these signs, that's not a flaw. It's a pattern, and patterns can be changed. Overthinking often starts as a survival skill. It develops in environments where being wrong had consequences, where you learn to stay 3 steps ahead just to feel safe. The fact that you're still doing it just means your mind hasn't learned yet that the danger has passed. That's the work, and it starts with noticing. If this video felt accurate, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and drop in the comments which sign hit closest to home. I'll see you in the next one.